Good morning and welcome to Saxon Now, your favorite source for news and updates throughout South Salem High School and the Salem-Keizer School District. I'm Daniel Nemechek, and with me as always is Mason Good. Mason, what do we got today?
We've got a great one for you Saxons. We've secured an exclusive interview with Coach Pepp of the Saxon baseball team, as well as an interview with varsity star Carter Nelson. We will also be providing info on the upcoming events and activities with Eli.
Well, that sounds great to me. Without any more wait, here's Anna and Ashley with Carter Nelson.
Hey Saxons, we're here with Carter Nelson today to talk about baseball. He's on the varsity baseball team and recently signed with the University of Oregon. How long have you been playing baseball?
I've pretty much been playing baseball my whole life, so yeah. Many
years, yeah.
A lot.
So out of those years, how long have you been playing varsity at South, or at least at South? I assume all 4 years.
Yeah, so I was on varsity my freshman year, so this will be my third year on the varsity baseball team.
Are you're senior, right? Senior?
Junior.
Junior. All right, so in the off season, do you play any sports? Do you play club baseball or play something else during the off season?
Yeah, I played summer ball for a team out of Washington, and yeah.
Washington. So do you drive up to Washington to go play baseball?
Yeah, it's just Vancouver, so it's not too bad.
Oh, that's not too bad. That's like going to Portland.
Practice like 3 or 4 times a week.
What is the best or most useful advice that you've been given about baseball or just in general?
Not necessarily advice, but like a major lesson that I've learned through playing baseball is like just with hard work you can pretty much do anything you want. Yeah. So
you recently committed to play baseball at the University of Oregon. What are you most excited for your first season as a Duck?
I'm just really excited to like get on campus and check, like their development program is super cool. So just like get in that environment and see what it's like and hopefully get the opportunity to compete. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Thank you, Anna, for the amazing interview. Now let's go to Eli with updates, weather, and more.
What's up, Saxons? I'm Eli, the weatherman, and I'm here with your weather. Starting off with the weather, it'll be really rainy throughout the day, and I'm expecting this rain spot right here to go all the way through up into Washington and partially into Canada, where it'll turn into snow. And through the suburbs, it will most likely be where you see the green right here. That will be green. And for the rest of the week, on Thursday, we'll have all rain, with Friday with all rain as well, being 47 for the high and 38 for the low. And on Saturday will be your only break during the rainy period with a high of 54 and a low of 37. And Sunday through Wednesday, it'll be all rain and the high will be 54 and the low will be 36.
Thanks, Eli. Make sure that you keep up with all the current events happening at South. Now, we are very excited to welcome Coach Pepp to the set. Thanks for coming in, Coach Pepp. We've just got a few questions for you about the upcoming baseball season, so let's get into it.
So to start us off, we want to talk about Gilmore Field. How has the reconstruction gone since the destruction?
Well, we haven't been able to start very much of anything just yet, just due to the weather with the snow. The field is really, really soft, and so we got to get some big equipment onto it. We got to wait for the weather to dry out, but we're really looking forward to getting it all dialed in, and hopefully we can get some games on it later in this season.
Yeah, that would be good. Well, hopefully that continues to go well, and the weather will hopefully dry up soon. Another question for you: what are your expectations for this, like for your team this year? You're the freshman coach, correct?
I am the freshman coach, yes.
So what are your expectations regarding your record, your culture, and development of your players?
Expectations, we have a really great group of guys, top to bottom, talent-wise. Our culture is probably better than it's ever been. We got a bunch of leaders, really talented baseball players. I expect all 3 programs, freshman, JV, and varsity, to have a really successful season this year.
Awesome.
All right, now we know that tryouts have just finished, so I wanted to ask you, what are some of the key traits you look for in a player when picking your team?
One of the main things that we're looking for in our players, first and foremost, is character. How are you on and off the field? Are you trustworthy? That's always a top priority. And then, of course, second is just your basic baseball skill set. How are you at playing good catch? How are you hitting the baseball? Can you run really, really fast? And we got a ton of guys that can do all three of those things. So we're really excited this season. Tryouts went really, really well, and we might be as talented this year than we've ever been. So I'm really excited for that.
All right. What are your player expectations when it comes to things like education, effort, and sportsmanship?
So I came up with this acronym a number of years ago. I call it HEART. It's HEART, hard work, enthusiasm, accountability, resilience, and trust. And so those are my basic expectations for everybody. If you can do those 5 things, you're going to be pretty successful, not just on the field, but in life as well.
Nice.
Alrighty. Now we have a few more questions about your experience as a coach, and then we'll wrap things up. What is your favorite game of the year and why?
So last year, we just started doing this at the freshman level. My favorite game of the year is our Teacher Appreciation Night, where each freshman player had to send an invite to one of their teachers to come watch our game, and they got to throw out the ceremonial first pitch. Last year, it happened to be against Sprague, which was pretty nice, and we were able to win. Josh Feek hit a walk-off single to win the game in the bottom of the 7th, so that was probably the coolest game that we've had since I've been here at South.
Cool. You've coached quite a few seasons here at South. What has been your favorite past season and why?
Ooh, that's a tough question. I can't remember what year, but Colin Voigt's group was an awesome group. It was my 3rd season, so I think that was 2015, 2016. That was an incredible group of young men. Last season was the most successful we ever were since I've been head coach. We went 15-3-1, had a ton of success. I really vibed well with the guys, and I'm really looking forward to this season as well. I think we have another great group, and so I'm always really excited for the next one. That's probably my best answer.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, how long have you been coaching here at South?
So this spring is my 10th season.
Wow.
So I got hired in the spring of 2014. So it's my 9th year, 10th season.
Gotcha.
I was a sophomore at Western Oregon, still going to college and working here, and kind of became a part of the Saxon family and fell in love and never left.
Awesome. All right, well, that's all the questions we have for you today. Coach Pepp, thank you so much for coming in. We really enjoyed this time, and we'll catch all of you on the next one. Thanks for coming in.